Hello, this video is going to be a review of the Vaillant ecoTEC Plus combination boiler. Whether you're a homeowner or an installer, this video should help you decide whether it's the boiler for you. I'm going to run through some details of the boiler and then I'll show you how to use it and how it operates. And of course, then I'll show you what's inside the boiler. Somewhere in amongst all that, I will talk to you about the timer or programmer you can use. Now, whether you want to use your smartphones, you can control your boiler from there, or whether you want to use a standalone programmer like the Honeywell T3R, or whether you want to use the Vaillant 24-hour time clock. There's lots of options and I'll go through those with you. Straight from the off, I will say that this is a boiler that I do recommend and I do install for my customers. You can get these boilers in 4 different power ratings. You have the 25 kilowatt boiler, you have the 32 kilowatt boiler, you have the 35 and also the 38 kilowatt boiler. Now, when you try and decide what size boiler you need, the power of the boiler is a relation to how much hot water it produces, not your central heating. The typical house would be, say, 3 up and 3 down. That only needs between 10 and 15 kilowatts of power. So you can see there's plenty more power on top of that, and that is purely for your hot water. Now, I would always recommend going for the more powerful boiler if you can. You can still go for the 25 kilowatt boiler, but it just means that when you go to fill your bath, it's just going to take a little bit longer. And then if you try to turn on 2 taps at the same time, you may find the flows very slow. But if you go for the more powerful boiler, like the most common boiler I install is the 32 kilowatt boiler, it's just going to be all around more comfortable. Your shower is going to be a bit more powerful, your bath is going to feel quicker, and you're going to be able to turn 2 taps on. Now, this is a photo which I took in one of my customers' homes. And what I wanted to show you was how it lines up with the cupboards in the kitchen. So Vaillant have designed this so it is exactly the same height and depth as your standard wall unit. So it blends in really nicely in your kitchen. And this boiler is exactly the same size as a Pro boiler. Now, I've taken this little bit of data from the Vaillant website, and of course you can go and visit their site, and you can see that the Vaillant boiler is an A-rated boiler and it has a SAP rating of 89.3, which means it's just a very efficient boiler. You can also see it's got a Quiet award, and it's also won which is best boiler for several years. Now, straight out the box, the boiler comes with a 5-year guarantee. Now, if your installer is registered with Vaillant as an advanced member, he can then boost that guarantee up to 7 years. And if he fits the Vaillant filter as well, that can be boosted up to 10 years, giving you 10 years of parts and labour free guarantee. If you want to watch my reviews on the Vaillant ecoTEC Pure and the Vaillant ecoTEC Pro combination boilers, then of course you'll find those links in the description below. And if you want a more detailed video on how to operate and set up all of these boilers, you'll find those links also in the description below. I hope this review has been useful so far. I'm going to quickly whiz through my intro now and then get straight back on with the review. My name is Mark Ballard and I've been a gas registered engineer for nearly 30 years. The aim of my channel is to help you with your central heating and your plumbing. If you find this video helpful at all, then please give me that little bit of feedback by clicking on that thumbs up, and that will also help others to find the video. You can click on that subscribe if you like the video, click on the bell if you want to receive a notification, and of course share the video with your friends. A big thank you to everyone who has thanked me by getting me a cup of coffee and leaving a donation in my toolbox fund. It is really appreciated and it does really help me to make more videos which will hopefully help you. Oh, and don't forget to check out my website where I've categorized all my videos and I've left links to all the products and parts that I recommend. So here's our Vaillant ecoTEC Plus 832, and this boiler just been installed a couple of weeks ago to replace an old Worcester boiler. Now you can see there's a front door there, so we can just pull that door down so all the controls are hidden away. So it keeps it looking nice and neat and nothing is on display. We can push one of the 4 buttons on the front of the display and that will light it up so we can see it a little bit clearer. You can also see on the front of the boiler it says it is a Vaillant ecoTEC Plus 832. The 32 stands for 32 kilowatts. So it's quite a powerful little boiler, and it's the most common boiler which I find installed. Now here on the right we have the on and off button, so that's the power button, and if I light up the display by pushing a button like that, you can see that when I push the power button the boiler is then turned off and the display then goes out, as you can see. And then if I turn the power back on again by pushing the button, you can see the boiler says loading and then the boiler is back on. Now let's take a closer look at the controls. Now the display is always on but it's not lit up. So if we press a button so we can see it a bit clearer, the display lights up so you can see that nice and clearly now. And there on the front we have our temperature the boiler is at now. We've got a pressure gauge here which indicates how much pressure is in the system. We've got a picture of a tap there and a picture of a radiator here. If we want to adjust the temperature of our hot water, we push the button directly underneath, and exactly the same for the central heating. And then we've got a plus and a minus button to adjust those settings. And then down here is a reset button. To show you how easy that is to use, I'll just push that button underneath the hot tap, and then it shows the temperature that the hot water is set at now. We can then just adjust that temperature up and down by pressing the plus and the minus button. Then we press the button underneath OK to set that setting. Then I'll press the back arrow to go back to the normal display. Now this boiler also has a function called comfort, where it keeps the boiler pre-warmed, and it just means your hot water will come through just a little bit quicker. This can be a useful function in some instances, maybe if you're on a water meter. We can turn that function on and off by pressing the plus or minus button. In general, I always recommend having this function turned off. If you want to know more about this function, then you can watch my other video, how to operate the Vaillant ecoTEC Plus. Now to adjust the temperature that our radiators get to, we just push the button underneath the radiator. We can see it is set at 65 degrees, which is the recommended optimum temperature for our radiators. You can see we can easily adjust this temperature by pressing the plus or minus buttons to make the radiators hotter or cooler. Then we can just press the OK button again to set that setting like that. Nice and simple. And then the final button on the front of the boiler is the reset button. If you ever got a fault code come up in the display, you would push this button to reset the boiler. And there you can see it says loading, and now the boiler is reset. Now if we want to see a more accurate reading of the pressure that's in our system, we can press this button here, and then we can see exactly how much pressure is in the boiler. And at the moment, this boiler has 1.2 bar in it. Now this pressure does need to be maintained and topped up every so often, and that's done from the built-in filling loop underneath the boiler. All we do is open both the handles under the boiler, and then the pressure is going to rise on the front of the boiler, and then when we finish doing that, we close both the handles again. You can see they both say closed now. Then just press the back arrow, and the tank level now is a little higher. To show you the boiler in action, if I turn a hot tap on, you'll see the hot tap appears in the display, and then the flame comes on in the corner there, indicating that the boiler is lit and it's heating up your hot water. If I turn a hot tap off again, the flame goes away and the tap goes away also. Show you what happens with the central heating. If I turn the central heating on, you'll see a radiator symbol will come up in the display like that, and then we'll see the flame will come up in the corner there, and the radiator symbol will start flashing, indicating that the central heating is now heating up. If I turn the heating off, the radiator symbol will go away, and then the flame will go out also. And there you go, both of them are now off. Now this boiler can also be fitted with the Vaillant 150 time switch, which is a nice and simple 24-hour timer. And that can be used in conjunction with a room thermostat or this wireless room thermostat. Or you could use a wireless programmable room thermostat like this Honeywell T3R. Or you could use a smart control like Hive, Nest, or this Vaillant Senso Comfort control. Now the Vaillant ecoTEC Plus has a more advanced controls menu. So you can press the two buttons at the top, and then we can scroll through and look at the various settings and information in this boiler. I'm not sure how useful that information would be for you, but the installer level has definitely got a lot more settings in it, so we can just about change everything on the boiler. Now let's take a look inside this boiler. I'll just fold down the front panel here, which holds the printed circuit board. Now all these components are pretty much in every combination boiler these days. They may look slightly different and be made by different manufacturers. One of the things I like about Vaillant boilers is I can change most parts within the hour. Now they have a nice lot of copper pipes here, so there's no plastic pipes in this boiler. We have our diverter valve here. This is switches between our hot water and central heating. We have our hot water flow sensor there. We got a pump here, and this is a Grundfos pump. They're known as being one of the leading brands on the market. And just tucked down there is a pressure gauge. That's really useful for the engineers. I thought I'd just add this pump has recently been upgraded, and now it's a more advanced modulating pump. There's the auto air vent, and then back here is the plate heat exchanger, which heats up the hot water. And just up here we have the super efficient advanced gas valve. And then this is the fan. And then up here we have the pressure vessel to maintain the pressure within the system. And then we have the stainless steel heat exchanger, and that's the big shiny thing back here, and that goes all the way around the top of the boiler here. I think stainless steel heat exchangers are better than the aluminium ones, which you'll find in cheaper boilers. And this black tube is our air intake, and then on the top there is the flue. And this flue could go horizontally out through the wall, or it could go vertically up through the roof. And these flues can be really long. This means that this boiler could be installed pretty much anywhere within the house, as long as the flue can get outside and additional pipes can be connected. I nearly forgot, we got the pressure relief valve down here, and then up here we have the pressure sensor, just back there. Now this boiler is a very quiet boiler because there is insulation on both sides of the boiler, just there and just there. And if we look at the front cover, there is also insulation on that. So the boiler is a very quiet boiler. Now let's just take a quick look underneath this boiler, and here we have the filling loop. That's where we top the boiler up from, and then all the other valves are supplied with the boiler. You also get the 5 copper pipes which are connected onto the valves. These 3 fittings here are additional fittings which I put on so I can flush out this system so none of the old dirty water goes into our nice new boiler. Now just here we have the Vaillant filter, or the Vaillant system protection kit. Fitting this will give the boiler an additional 10 years extended guarantee. Of course I made a separate video all about cleaning that out. Just here we have an air arrestor, and here it's also a line fighter. Now you may think that's an awful lot of pipes and bits underneath the boiler, but all combination boilers will have 7 pipes coming off the bottom of the boiler, and they will also require a filter to be fitted. And that's standard practice with all modern boilers. And then finally on the wall over here we have the switch to turn the boiler on and off, and then we have the Honeywell Home receiver unit controlled by the Honeywell T4R wireless programmable room thermostat. If you want to see my video on this programmer, then the links are below. So that's about it then. So if you want to watch my video on 10 ways to reduce your gas bill, you can click on the video just here, and of course you can click on subscribe, you can click on the bell, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and there's always my toolbox friend. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.